Hi and welcome to the channel. This week I check out and stay at Dunstan Hill Camping Caravan Club site. I get the e-bike out and I go for a ride. I go to Dunstanburgh Castle and I also go to the fishing village of Craster. So stay tuned and come along. So it's a beautiful morning this morning. I've got myself organised, up nice and early, had breakfast, made a packed lunch, gonna have a little bit of a picnic because I'm going out on the bike today. I'm gonna explore the coast. The coastline's about 1.5 miles away, so I'm gonna do a bit of cycling and explore, take some photos as well and just enjoy the views. So I'm gonna get on the e-bike there. Let's go. So I've made it to Dunstanburgh Castle. I think that's how you pronounce it. You can see the castle in the background here. Beautiful castle. Obviously not livable, ruins. I don't know how far it dates back to. I'll find out and put it up on the screen. But just over there is a cove. And you just get one little warning, one little sign that says sheer drop and a little picture of a guy falling over the cliff, and that's it. No handrails, anything like that, just a little warning. You step another 2 foot there, that's it, you're straight over, straight into the cove, and you've had it. Actually now I'm going to go, just enjoying the sea breeze here. If I spin around behind me, I'm just going to go over into the distance. There's a village over there. It's a couple of miles away, so we're going to walk to that and then see what that's all about. So I've had a nice walk along the coast, nice easy grass path, easy going, and I've made it to this little fishing village called Craster. I don't know if you can see just over my shoulder there, there's a little island called Little Car, C-A-R-R. Don't know what that stands for, but that's what it is. So I'm going to have a look around the town. We've got some refreshments there, coffee stand there. Going to have a look around, have a look by the seawall, and just check it out. So welcome to Craster. I've found a spot to have lunch. There's plenty of seats here, you know, down by the harbour. So the sun is shining. I'm just going to have lunch. What did I make? I have got tuna and mayo in brown bread for my lunch, and an apple as well. So I'm going to sit here, relax, and enjoy that, and take in the scenery. I did enjoy my sandwiches, but I was just about to eat my apple, but then lo and behold, an ice cream truck has just turned up over there. So I think I better support the local economy, and it'd be rude not to. So I'm going over there to get myself an ice cream. Okay, it's time to leave Craster. You can see I've got the high vis on, just about to put the helmet on, then get on the bike and cycle back to the campsite. I think it's about 3 miles, something like that, maybe 4 mile cycle journey. So let's get back to the site. So it's welcome to Dunstan Hill Camping and Caravan Club site. And as we come through the main gate, coming from the roadside, the first building that we come to is this one here on the left. And this is the reception area. So in here you got reception, you got the information. They've also got a small shop in there as well. And this is where you would find I don't know what the correct term is for them, whether you call them the stewards or, the people that look after the site. They all got uniforms on, so they're very easy to be identified. And if you've got any questions or anything, or need any help with anything, this is where you would go. You can also hire an e-bike from there as well. So you go through to reception. The other side of the road here is quite a large visitors car park. So even though you might be stopping on the site, might be stopping there, and you might know someone local, then you can actually come and visit on the site for the day. So here is the parking area for visitors. We go to arrivals, so just after the reception area, we turn to the left and we go through this gate here, and there's places either side. Someone will come out, so you just park up. In fact, someone met me before I even got to this gate and said which side to park at, and then someone came out and explained to me just the basics of the site, asked if you've been there before, check your booking, check your membership number if you're a Camping and Caravan Club member, and then they showed you to the site. So they don't actually say, off you go, mate, over there. They on this particular site, they're on bikes, and they would go ahead of you and they say, follow me, and they would take you to the pitch that you wanted. And here's a picture of the site from the top where the arrivals gate is. And then as we've gone past through the arrivals gate, this is going down the left-hand side of the site. And there's all the bays that are mixed up together. So you've got caravan bays, you've got motorhome bays, you've got hard standing pitches, you've got grass pitches, you've got with or without electric. And there's a one-way system on the site as well if you're driving through the site. Also, you can see on this picture here, just to the left where the concrete is, this is the motorhome service point. So if you've got a motorhome and you want to fill up with water, or you want to empty your wastewater, you can do it here. So if we drive through the site, this is the other end of the site. So this is the view just looking from the other end. So there's two amenity blocks here, one near the top and the one at the bottom of the site. Basically both more or less the same. This is the one at the top, and obviously you have ladies in there and gents as well, so toilets and showers. And then just at the side of this one, there is the laundrette. So on this particular site, there's two machines and two dryers. It was £3.50 for a wash and £1 for the dryer. And as you can see, they even have an iron there and an ironing board as well if you want to do some ironing. So that was the laundrette part of the site. And then another building just next to that, they had the toilet chemical waste disposal. So here you can empty your chemical waste and clean as well. So not just doing that, there's a hand basin in there if you need to wash your hands after you've done that as well. So that's the chemical waste disposal point. And then this is the amenities at the bottom end of the site, and I've got a little video going around that as well, just a little bit later. And then nearest, there's various water points, but the nearest one to where my pitch was this one. Nice and tidy water point where you just fill up with water. So we're going to check out the gents. And into the gents, you've got the toilets there. But also what you have is like these, if you're not getting a shower, you have these like private washrooms as well. So a couple of private washrooms, and then into the showers here. And even for the fellas, we do have hair dryers as well. So there's the hair dryers, there's the showers. I've just been in that one, and then you do have this which you squeegee the floor with to make it clean. And that's your facilities. Nice, clean, spotless, just like they always are at the Camping and Caravan Club. Let's make it outside. And this is the toilet block, one of two toilet blocks that's on the site. And I'll just go around to the other side where the sun is. I don't know whether kids do this, but I've seen this sign before where it says here, please don't cycle around the toilet block. So kids don't do that. There's a place there to hang your washing out if you want to hang your washing. And then as we just come around the corner, you've got a place here for washing your pots and pans, dishes or whatever. And then we come around the block again, and then we've got the ladies' facilities. Obviously I can't show you around that, so I'm sure it's going to be just as good as the gents. Okay, that's the toilet block. Let's head off. You can see my vehicle in the distance. Let's head off back to that. I'm just going to show you the part of the campsite that I'm on. So I've got a grass pitch with no electric. You can see here we've got hard standing pitches and with electric as well. There's another one, hard standing pitch with electric. But I'm on grass, no electric. So I'm at the edge of the field here. So this is my pitch. That's me. Now I don't know if you can see. There's a mark on the ground, more or less there, and another one. Let's see there. So that is the extent of the pitch. I meant to fit in between that, but as you can see, between me and the next pitch, got a nice VW there. There is quite a space, and then if we go to the next pitch there, so you can see that they are, well spaced out. Apparently it's meant to be 6 meters apart, something like that. But that's my pitch. No, not far to go if I want some water. If I turn around, there's a water point there to get water from, and if I want to go for a shower or anything like that, the shower block is there, and there's another one. I can't see it from here, but just a bit further up there, there's another shower block as well. They do close the shower blocks, toilet blocks for an hour a day for cleaning, but they do stagger it, so if one's closed the other one's open, which obviously makes sense. So this is the pitch basically. That's it. What am I going to say? I mean, when I did come in, they did say, a guy came when I came in and pulled up. Someone was out of the office. He said, you found the booking. Took me, said, where do you want to be on the site? I said, do you mind being in the kids area? I said, I'm not too bothered. It's just, if you look at the other side of the site, there's a big line of trees. And I said, I want to be away from the trees if possible, so that I could get the sun on the solar panels. So they put me here, and the way it's situated, I get the sun nearly all day anyway. So that suited me fine. And so then once that's marked, they then mark it down there which pitch that you're on. You can leave your pitch as well. You don't have to keep your motorhome or camper van there. You can leave your pitch anytime you want. You just have to put some sort of marker. Don't know what exactly, but you have to put some sort of marker to say that you're going to be back and you haven't left. And that's it basically for the pitch. Just come, relax, enjoy yourself. So just my thoughts and my experience on the Camping and Caravan Club at Dunstan Hill. Is it a thumbs up from me? Definitely is a thumbs up. 3 enjoyable nights. It's just steady away, nice and peaceful, no hassle whatsoever. Like I say, it is just a campsite. It's not a holiday park, so there's no clubhouse or bar or anything like that. You just make your own entertainment. Some people are a little bit wary because they're thinking, well, it's a campsite and there'll be rules and regulations. If you haven't seen my other video about another camping and caravan club site, basically it's just be respectful to everybody. And obviously when it comes to fires, there's no fires allowed. If you have a barbecue, it must be a proper barbecue that's off the floor, not one of these ones that's in like a little foil tray with with the barbecue bricks in. It needs to be a proper barbecue site. Apart from that, all the usual safety rules and regulations. You can see that the pictures are marked out like 6 meters apart, so that's fine. All it does say in the rules as well is that your electric cables, which is a safety issue anyway, which people should know, that when you plug in, I wasn't using electric, but if you are using electric with your cables, you just need to make sure that they're fully unravelled from the reel before you plug them in. That's just a safety issue with that. One or two people I've seen in comments, not so much about camping and caravan club site, but sites in particular. Some people saying, oh well, they don't like it if you turn up in a motorhome or camper van that you've self built, yourself. It's not one that you buy at the motorhome show or something like that. So all I can say is I've got an ambulance, an ex-ambulance, which I've converted out myself. It doesn't look like a motorhome from the outside, and on the logbook it doesn't say it's a motorhome because it doesn't look like one. But having said that, I've up to now never had a problem with coming onto a camping and caravan club site. You get a warm welcome, you get accepted, and all the staff are always friendly and helpful. So I've not come across this issue. So how much did I pay for the stay? I stayed there for 3 nights. Now this was in August, so you do expect the rates to be a little bit higher. So in total for 3 nights, now I'm on my own, so it's not a per pitch site, it's per person. But the price I paid was £35 and 55 pence. So yeah, that was for 3 nights in August, which works out roughly about £11.80 per night. So that's per person, but there's only one of me. So for me, it's the price is for the pitch, but it is strictly per person per night. So if there was 2 people, it would have been double the price. But for me, I thought that was good. And every time I've been to a camping and caravan club site, all the facilities, all been working, all been spotless, everything's been spot on. So once again, a thumbs up from me. Well, that's it for this week. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll take you to Steve, who's outside just about to drive off. It's time to hit the road again. Had a good time. Another chilling out place here at Dunstan Hill Camping and Caravan Club site. It's just nice and relaxed, nice stay. But it's time to go now, and we're going to go first off to that really big tourist attraction called Aldi. Either go Aldi or Lidl. Aldi's the nearest, and then just to stock up on supplies. And then I'm going to be working my way down the northeast coast. I might even get as far down as the Humber. Let's see how it goes. But I'm just going to work my way down the coast, trying to find free places to stop for the next week. So let's get on the road.